Battle World Tag Team Champions. Oh no, not Thomas. Ooh, that's a big long matchup. I would like to see Scott Burkus, the current Tag Team Champion, alongside Gary Whiteside, 2 members of the Subaru Security Team. Chris Owens, obviously, he is the former longest reigning Roc FC champion of all time. John Duker getting in there. John Duker's getting in number 6. So we've almost filled the ring at this point. Who's going to be the first elimination? We don't currently have one yet. It's like a huge choke slam to Chris Owens. Bauer getting in there at number 7. It's like an old school and Chris Owens taking it right down. Looks like, well, Scott Burke is working on knee over there. David Sankey looks like he's starting to fade here. Keep in mind, David has the record for the longest amount of time in a ring in history. Could I become the first casualty? I'm not really sure. Everybody's trying to get David out. Looks like, oh, there goes Thomas Guider. David Sankey hangs on. There goes me. Gary looks like Scott's getting some help, but probably not. All these guys are in it for themselves. So we did our first elimination of the Rumble this year was Thomas Guider. He did win his way in the Battle Royal. Just went earlier today, just a second or two ago. David Sankey looks like he's looking for it one more time. John Duker is the very first ever Roc FC champion. He won the largest tournament in Roc FC history to win that title. So could Gary be out here early? It looks like Gary hangs on. Good for him for hanging on there. Chris Owens has been trying to get David out for a really long time now, and he just has not had the luck. It's going to be tough to get Scott Burkus out of here. He is one of the favorites, absolutely, to win this one. It is not going to be easy. Earl Barnard, before Mr. Money in the Bank himself, Scott and Gary are both. If anybody's going to get these guys out, it's going to be Chris Owens. John Duke working on David Sankey. David, ever resilient, though, hangs in there once again. Looks like Gary's looking to get Scott out of here. Oh, what a glitch. Takes advantage. John takes advantage of that glitch, and Scott's looking like he's teetering here. He does not exit the match. Chris Owens might be exiting this match earlier, a little earlier than we thought he would. I'm not quite sure what his time was last year, but I don't remember it being terrible. I don't think it was great either. Aaron Taft getting in here after a long hiatus of people coming in. Looks like David Sankey looking to eliminate Gary Whiteside. Huge elimination. That was massive. And Chris Owens tosses Noel Barnard out of this match. Aaron Taft looking to eliminate Chris Owens early, which would be a huge upset. Can he do it? He tried. And he did it. Aaron Taft eliminates Chris Owens. And jeez, look at that. Scott Burkus tossing John Duker off of that top rope. Chris Owens, that was a massive elimination. I don't think Aaron's done. Looks like Moose coming in here, number 10. Moose, former tag team champion. Actually, the tag champion that Scott took those titles away from. The only reason he's in this match is because his partner Toro actually suffered an injury coming into this match. A massive injury. It actually knocked him unconscious for the rest of the match. He went into a coma shortly afterwards. So David Sankey looking to maybe eliminate another man. And Scott Burkus takes down Aaron. And Scott targeting the other big man here. David's been the longest man in this match. No surprise there. Had another really long fight match to him. see if I can pull up the stats. I don't know if someone just got eliminated. I don't think they did. David Senku's still in here after 7.5 minutes. Oh, 7:15. Good for him. Jay Freeman, another favorite to win this one. Another massive guy. David looks like he's going to stay in a little bit longer as he choke slams John Duker down to the floor. Jay Freeman is a scary, scary guy. Former #1 contender for that title. Getting an early number here, so I'm not really sure that's going to fair for him. But, oh, David, it looks like he was just about to eliminate John, and instead, Jay's looking to toss him out. Aaron taking down Moose. Aaron was an early favorite not to win the Rumble, but he was looking like a big prospect. And it looks like Bob Sawyer entering this match. Bob Sawyer, we did see him return this past month at Survivor Series and then at the Hilton Tag Classic, but now he's back in this Rumble. He had a pretty good Rumble last year. He pulled 6 minutes 44 seconds before being eliminated by Chris Owens. John Duker tosses Moose out of this match. Love to see John making moves. John actually, he owes that elimination to Jay Freeman. So he might have, been the one to save him from leaving this one. Coming earlier, Bob Sawyer and June Kwan getting here at number 13. That is a huge, huge entrant. And both these men are going to try to help eliminate Scott Burkus, the huge man, the massive Scott Burkus, and Scott gets out of there. Scott, one of our highest rated superstars in Roc FC this year. Looks like June immediately tosses out John Duker. It's a big exit. I don't think June's done. And Bob Sawyer eliminates Scott Burkus. Bob never ever fails. Never disappoints in these matches. Already got an elimination. He can honestly keep his contract for as long as he wants to. He's got a part-time contract right now, but God, this guy's so good. He just does great every time. David Senku approaching the 10-minute mark here. He's got 9 minutes 30 seconds, so far the longest man in this match. Aaron is going to look to toss him out, end his night. A little earlier than last time, Bob Sawyer joining in on it, and they get the job done, finally eliminating David Senku after 9 minutes 43 seconds, an amazing time, as usual. June just tosses Aaron right over his shoulder. Bob Sawyer looking to maybe get another elimination. As former world champ Eddie Garcia, former Money in the Bank winner, gets in here, and it's like June is looking to toss out yet another man. Eddie goes right. Oh, and he does. He tosses Aaron Tafford out of his match. And June maybe looking for yet another elimination against a guy who I would have loved to see him match up against at some point, Jay Freeman. And Bob Sawyer, he's still got that strength in him. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw another elimination out of him tonight. June taking down Jay Freeman. Lottie going crazy in the corner for attention. She just wants some attention. That's it. So right now, I'm watching this match. I'm watching the clock intently, making sure the camera doesn't die, making sure it doesn't run out of battery, or run out of memory, rather. As looks like. And June Kwan almost tosses Jay Freeman, and Bob Sawyer looking to eliminate Eddie Garcia as Mitch Pellissier gets in here, a man who won his entry into this match a little bit earlier. Look at him, he's just being cocky there. He knows he's got this Rumble in the bag. He thinks he does. June Kwan's going to say, absolutely not. Not going to happen. Oh no. Oh no, Mitch Pellissier. That might have been the record. I think that might have actually been the record. The record for the shortest amount of time ever in Rumble. It's got to beat 34 seconds. I think 34 seconds is a record. Wow. That's amazing. Constantine, another man who won his entry into this match. Constantine slitting his throat. Eddie Garcia just gets broken up there. Bob Sawyer remains in. He's been in there for a while. Well, shouldn't have jinxed it. Oh no. I'm seeing a run coming on by June. Constantine is a man who he said he did not want to be overlooked in Roc FC anymore. He planned to win the Royal Rumble and show everybody just how dominant he is. And it looks like he might just prove that here tonight against Eddie Garcia. Cobb and Constantine looking to eliminate him. Jared Horton gets in here. He's actually breaking a record tonight. He's the first man to enter 3 Royal Rumbles. Is that true? Yeah, I think it's true. First man to enter 3 Royal Rumbles. Another glitch. That glitch has been happening a lot lately. Nobody has ever been in 3 straight Royal Rumbles before. Jared is first man. We do know of another man who will do that here tonight. That would be Nick Horton, who has been former Royal Rumble winner, who has been confirmed for the match here tonight. So Dan Frieskin in here, another Sons of Trek brother of Jared's and Nick's. Bob Sawyer's getting caught around the back by Jared Horton. What a great time in here Bob Sawyer is. He's really doing a fantastic job. Dan Fries looking to get him out of here right as I say that though. Looks like, he pulls him right out of here early. Getting rid of Bob Sawyer. Dan Fries gets himself an elimination. As the clock ticks down, we look for another superstar in this match, and Dan Fries eliminates Jay Freeman. Also, June Kwan might be looking to get rid of Jared as well. Scott Rizzo enters the match. Scott Rizzo did compete last year. He got 8 minutes 41 seconds, I believe, with 2 eliminations, one of which being Dan's brother Drew. Looks like Dan's been on a pretty good run lately, and he's getting rid of 2 guys very early on. June Kwan also having a great Royal Rumble so far, as for his first one. Looks like Eddie tried to eliminate Scott. For Eddie to win this Royal Rumble would be big for him. He'd get back in that title picture. He really hasn't been able to do too much of anything this year. It's been a pretty tough year for him. And Constantine whipping Dan into the corner. And Dan's able to get right out of there. Jared Horton looks like he's getting Scott Rizzo up here. And Scott reverses whatever he was trying to do there. And Dan Fries is looking to toss Eddie Garcia over that rope and is not able to do it. But Scott, it looks like he might be tossing June Kwan out of here. Looking like it. Looking like he's tossing June Kwan right out of this match. He was a favorite to win it. Very surprising. And R.A. Bobby, actually Jared's tag team partner as of right now. They're the R.A.'s. Eddie Garcia eliminates Dan Fries and charges at Jared before Bobby has a chance to betray his tag team partner. Bobby is done. Jared saw what he's about to do. We know Jared is a monster presence in these type matches, in Royal Rumble matches. In the past, he has one of the best times of all time in the match. Actually, I think it's second best time ever. Maybe third best time ever. I think it might have been third. It's in the 14s. Oh, it looks like making his first appearance since season 1. Here's Clayton Sankey getting back into this match. Wow, it's good to see him in there. He pulled a very impressive time in the very first season. I believe it might have been in the 840s. Regardless, he is a great talent to have here. Great check. Clayton Sankey, 8:31, one of the best times we've really ever seen in the match. And he got maybe 1 or 2 eliminations. He got 1 elimination, so he did very well in his first ever match. He's number 21 in this one. It looks like Constantine's looking to end his night a little bit early, and it looks like he might. Clayton, well, you know what? You got back in there, got out of retirement. It's a tough way to go. Very tough way to go. Constantine's making a pretty good case for himself today. He eliminated a former star of ours. Thanks for coming by. It looks like one of the premier stars this year, really just a breakout talent, Jared Hunt. He's in his second Royal Rumble match of all time. Don't remember how he did in the first one, but he is in this one. Squared up against Jared Horton. Man who's really had his own path to glory so far. Is it 21? What number are we on? 23. Wow, this has been a very, very quick Royal Rumble so far. Doesn't look like it's going to beat any records today, but it should still be, around a half hour long. And, Greg Brady just taking down Jared Horton. Greg Brady was almost the very first ever Triple Crown champion. He's a former United States champion, former two-time tag team. I think it's two-time tag team. Maybe one-time tag team. Down there, and it looks like he's looking to... Then he takes Jared Horton out of here. Not sure if Jared got an elimination, but in his 3 Rumbles, I think he's only had 1, which isn't great. Well, that's not terrible either. Devin Landsberg getting in here, number 24. He was the former U.S. champion, same as Greg Brady, former U.S. champion and former tag team champion. One of the greatest tag team champions of all time, I will say, with David Senku, who we saw get eliminated early on in this contest. Scott just knocks Eddie right out of commission here. Bobby's got Devlin up. Greg Brady looks like he's teetering here, and Constantine tosses him out after a very underwhelming run by him and Jared Hunt. Jared Hunt does not get it done with Constantine. And Eddie just tossing Scott right over his shoulder. And here's Bobby. Bobby looking to capitalize on Jared with his back turned. As Constantine's still in this match. Eddie's still in this match. Scott, all these guys having pretty good rumbles so far. Bobby looking, maybe he's looking for something, but I don't know if he really got it. He got something there, something or another. Scott over in the corner with Uncle Devlin Landsberg. As Bobby showboats in the other corner, and Scott Rizzo leaves this match. Devlin Landsberg scoring an elimination. And Jeremiah Bodie, breakout talent. Jeremiah this year, excuse me, coming in at number 25 in this match. He is a favorite to win. He's got a prime spot. This guy, I think, could possibly do it this year. Possibly do it. He really could. Devlin tosses Jared over his shoulder. Bobby looking like he just takes Jeremiah down. Devlin's got Jared up. On the turnbuckle. It looks like, ooh, the Greek Giant just won his entrant in here by beating Drew Freese, equally as tall Drew Freese. Bobby looking like he might be getting ready to dump Eddie Garcia on the ground. Nico's taking his sweet time in there as Constantine looking for maybe another elimination. And Jared, a longtime foe of Greek Giant Nico Markakis. Nico's had an underwhelming year so far, but you know, it's not too late. He could win this Royal Rumble. He can make a big name for himself. And Nico is getting Devlin out of the way there. Bobby and Jared going at each other. We knew Jared would do okay in this one. We knew he would do well. And Eddie just suplexes Constantine out of this match. And there's Jeremiah in the corner. Constantine's in trouble. He's been in here for a really long time. And there goes Jeremiah. Bobby, I don't know how he's going to fare here. Tag team partners out. Devlin eliminates Nico just like that. Bobby looking to maybe do something about Jared here in this match. And taking Bobby right down to the mat. Jared fights out. Bobby getting struck. Constantine's still in here. Eddie's still in here. Two guys who've done pretty well. Mike Marinelli, Jared's tag team partners. Jared eliminates Constantine. Looking great in this match. And Mike making a habit of going after, well, actually it looks like he just went after Bobby there. Looks like they always usually look to go after each other, the tag team partners. That is no different here. Mike immediately goes after Jared Hunt here. Jared looking to show him why that was not a good idea. As Devlin eliminates Eddie. Devlin's having a great Rumble so far. I believe he's got about 3 eliminations. Not sure if anybody will beat the record this year. I think it's a little bit too fast-paced of a Rumble this year to actually break any records, but Devlin doing very well for himself nonetheless. Devlin throwing Jared into the corner. Oh, Darren Brady coming in at number 28. Darren Brady, one of the best. He's, without question, the best superstar we've ever had here in Roc FC. Looks like he's ready to dump Jared out of this match immediately upon entering. Jared is somebody who's looking to take his throne. He could, well, actually, I don't think he's been U.S. champ, actually. I believe he has. Jared's got so many accolades in Roc FC. Darren Brady has so many as well. He just won another Survivor Series trophy very recently. And Jordan Smith entering at number 29. He is another talent. Speaking of Survivor Series, Darren actually had to pin him, take him out of here. He's looking to get his retribution. Darren Brady knocks down Devlin Landsberg. Bobby throwing an elbow. And there we go. Jordan's down. Oh, and Darren goes down just like that. And Jared with the finisher. I think we know who this last entrant is going to be. No questions about it. We have our former Royal Rumble winner, Nick the Dick Horton. No, he's not a dick. I shouldn't say that. But he's Nick Horton, nonetheless. He's absolutely Nick. That is something we can say about him. So one of these men will be our 2019 Royal Rumble winner. Will be Bobby, will be Mike, will be Jordan, will be Darren, will be Devlin, Nick, or Jared Hunt. Looks like Darren's teetering here. Darren does not want to leave this early. I spoke to him earlier. He said that this is the one thing. This will make him Grand Slam champion. If he wins this one, he will be the grandest, slamest champion of them all. I think it's something he can absolutely do. I think he's got it in him. He's got it in him to do it. And Darren goes down, and Mike, these are two guys who have never squared up before, Mike Marinelli and Nick Horton. Nick Horton looking to survive Mike Marinelli right here, but Jared, I thought Jared was going to go over to help him. Doesn't look like it. Looks like I think he's on Uncle Devlin here. Oh, and he does not get to execute that finisher. Meanwhile, Bobby and Darren still recovering in the corner. And Devlin has been having an awesome Rumble so far. He might be looking to beat his compadre David Senke's record. Nick Horton's got Mike Marinelli in the corner. As Darren shuts down Jordan Smith. I think he's probably pretty familiar with that move. And Nick's looking to toss Mike Marinelli, and he does absolutely that. Devlin's got Bobby in the corner. Devlin's looking to toss our man Robert Kleiman. Alright, Bobby. As Jared's looking to dump maybe both members of the Deadheads. And yes, he does. Nick takes another prisoner. I'm going to really quickly just pause this, see if we can get the bit. And Darren leads this match. Huge upset. That is insane. Oh my dear Lord. That was a massive upset. I don't see if they're going to be Bobby. It's going to be Jordan Smith. It's going to be Nick Horton. It's going to be Uncle Devlin. And I think we do know who the favorite is in this one. He's got a great number again this year. Devlin Landsberg. He has taken absolutely no prisoners. I wonder who took out Darren Brady. Was it Jordan Smith? Might have been Jordan. Bobby looking like he is in a tough place. And Nick is looking to dump another prisoner. He's just eliminated both members of the Deadheads. Looks like Jordan looking to maybe not get eliminated here, but he might. And Nick is not able to toss Bobby out of this one. Jordan Smith just fires himself right off. And Nick and Uncle Devlin, they're the two highest overalls in this match so far. Jordan and Bobby are both very sleeper picks. And Nick Horton, this is a dangerous matchup right here. Nick and Uncle Devlin. And could Nick be eliminated a little earlier than he previously expected to be? I don't know. Jordan maybe just figuring out what he wants to do with Bobby over here. It does not look like it. Looks like he really capitalized on that. Jordan's going over there to maybe see what he can do about one of these guys. As Bobby takes a hold of Nick, and now Jordan has no choice but to go after Devlin, the man, Landsberg. Devlin's making a great match, for a great case for himself. And this one, Jordan Smith's making an amazing case for himself. This one, and Nick eliminates Bobby. That's his third elimination today. Wow, what an elimination. What an elimination that was. It's like we are down to 3. Jordan Smith, Devin Landsberg, or Nick Horton. Here, Nick, could he win a second Royal Rumble? It would be amazing if he could do it. And he does not. It's like Bobby just pops back up. He's not happy about that. And Devlin's out of here. So it's down to the 2 young guns. Nick Horton versus Jordan Smith. Nick could get potentially 5 eliminations here. That's 1 down from the record set by, wow, I can't actually remember. And Jordan, wow, looking to maybe take advantage and take Nick out of here. Looks like he might waste a little too much time here, and Nick gets back in the match. Jordan is staying on him, though, like white on rice. He is not giving up in this one. Jordan did not even win his way in. I selected him to be in the match. He is number 29. Oh, dear. Jordan's down. Nick Horton's back up. Nick. Nick might do it. Oh, dear Lord, he might do it. What would this be if Nick wins 2 back-to-back Royal Rumbles? He's got to win the title this year. There's just no way around it. He can't lose again. He just cannot lose. It would be very embarrassing if he were to lose this one again. And Nick takes Jordan Smith right down. Oh no. Nick knows he's got it. He knows he's got it in the bag. Nick Horton, with the amazing coincidence, drawing that number once again. It was a very quick Royal Rumble this year, but it was a great one, I thought. Back down to these 2 guys. Jordan Smith might have just won himself a contract for next year. This guy is fantastic. He's a great talent. I'm very glad we have him around. We got to be giving him some more chances here. Great guy, great man. And Nick, he's looking to close the deal. I don't think he wants to waste any more time. Wow. Can you believe it? For a 2nd year in a row, Nick Horton is your Royal Rumble winner. That is insane. You guys, you saw it here first. I don't think it'll ever happen again. A 2-time back-to-back. Oh man, Royal Rumble winner. Or he's eliminating Bobby. Wow, okay. Well, wow. Can you believe it, you guys? Can you believe it? He wins again. Not gonna do it. Nick Horton is once again your Royal Rumble winner. For the 2nd year in a row. For your 2nd year in a row. Nick Horton does it. Nick Horton wins the Royal Rumble, earning himself another title shot. That'll do it for me, you guys. We'll see you next time after